Okay.
Hey,
Hi.
okay. I was like, wait a minute. It was getting good.
It sure was.
I know.
All right. I'm writing down the details of this deal
Okay, cool.
right quick.
I heard him when he said, I don't need the money. I can just get some Bitcoin. I'm like, dude, it must be nice.
Listen, you're gonna get there.
Yeah. Gotta keep working.
Here's the thing. People who work with me make money. It
I
just,
already I already feel it, Lola. I really do. I was gonna say I like working with you already, We be coming up with some good ones, right?
mm-hmm.
We gotta manifest it. Make it happen.
Manifestation is everything. Look at this.
Everything.
Look at this. These are my
Yeah.
crystals. You can't really see them all, but absolutely. Got to have that positive energy.
And I'm sitting right here in front of my altar. When you have an altar of your ancestors or just an altar, period, it alters your life. An altar will alter your life. And they do. You have to give respect and honor to the ancestors.
I definitely hear you, and I respect everybody's like culture and their, religious background and beliefs and stuff like that. For me personally, um, I believe like in energy, and manifestation, but I also have like I believe in one God, and that's like who, and I don't get into politics or anything like that.
Mm-mm.
But just for me, that's I
For me,
believe that there's energy. I believe that God puts that energy out and that we can, receive what it is that we ask for if we put that energy out.
yeah.
I just like I'm monotheistic,
Yeah,
but
me, it's not a religion thing. It's a spiritual thing. I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. There's a difference.
gotcha.
There's a difference.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
yeah, I believe in all the energy and what you put out is what you're gonna get back. I believe in that.
Yeah, I do agree with you 100%. Absolutely. Good deal. And just to be clear for everybody, it literally doesn't matter what anybody's faith or, political beliefs or views are. Everyone thinks different things and feels different things. And if they are good people and have good hearts and want to make money, I just want to help everybody, you know?
Yeah, understandable.
All right. So this is a really, let me tell you one of the things about this is, right? We already know this is going to cash flow. He's been renting it for 700. He wants 500 a month in payments. Um, we know it needs 7K in reno, but once you roll that in, like he was saying, it makes what, 8,000 a year. So you'll be, back in black in the second year.
You can really literally that once you renovate it, you can double the monthly income on it. Like go from 7 to damn near 14. And that
What
I,
makes you feel that way?
because of the way the market's going right now and because of the area that it's in, it might look a little dusty and dingy now, but like he said, they're going to fix it up. And then it's right there again by the base. It's not
Mm-hmm.
far from the base. That's a good area. I used to live in Fayetteville. Yeah.
There's another property that looks horrible.
It
Looks
looks
so
horrible.
bad. Uh, Hold on a second. Here's what this says. I'll send you the address.
Okay.
Like I'll take a picture of it and send it to you.
Okay.
But Opportunity Knocks, rarely available 1.43 acre lot in St. Paul's, North Carolina. Whether you are an owner looking to add your own personal touch and an experienced developer looking for your next project, this is the ideal investment. The bones are great and only needs your creative touch to freshen up this home.
Oh my
This
God.
3 bedroom, 1 bathroom home is an oversized with major potential. It features a large living room, an eating kitchen, and large bedrooms. This safe and welcoming neighborhood is waiting for you to join its tight-knit community.
Yep.
Opportunities like this don't last long. Hurry home. Properties being sold as is. Seller
right.
never occupied the home, therefore there's no disclosures available. That sucks. Claims made in this listing are deemed correct by seller, but buyer understands it is their responsibility to confirm all info.
How long has it been on there?
3 hours. No,
Get out.
5 days. 5 days,
Oh,
and they just checked it 3 hours ago. It
okay.
is listed by an agent.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, I know.
I
I
can
just
talk. I can talk to agents all day long.
the question I was asking when we got cut off was, how can you close in 7 days and other people it takes them 30?
I have cash.
Okay. Okay, so when you're doing it, when it takes 30 days, that means you're doing a conventional loan or some
No,
type.
it just means you have to like set up financing and stuff like that.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
saying for me, I can close this deal with my own cash in 7 days.
Right. Yeah, that's a doable one.
Mhm.
Definitely, I could do that one.
There you go.
Yeah, need another one like that. I'm actually looking for something like that for myself, like to live in.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, there you go. You can do it. You just gotta look around.
yeah. I like North Carolina.
North Carolina is nice. It's got its ups and downs.
What's the downs?
The downs,
Yeah.
um, well, depends on where you live. Some stuff, it's further to get to than others. The distance driving from one to the other, the ability to meet new people is slightly hindered,
Mm.
because there's not a whole lot of,
Happenings.
uh-huh.
Okay.
But if you go out, like if you're an investor, there's meetings all the time. If you go down to Charlotte, Winston-Salem, Raleigh, Durham, so you can meet other people that way. So
Yeah.
just, there's ups and downs. If you want, actually, I'm weird because I make friends everywhere. So I
Right.
went out to Hibachi the other day and made friends. And then I was hosting a comedy show, it was like 3 weeks ago. And I had brought somebody on stage with me to do this fun little, like this little game, and ended up chatting and having a great time with her and her husband. So we had a good time. So we exchanged information. And now I have but it's so not the norm at all.
Yeah.
I'm weird because I'm an introverted extrovert. So
Okay.
I like my house and I like to be at home.
Yeah.
But when I go out, I'm just I'm me. I'm this me. I just do
Hmm.
like to be in my house. But when
Yeah.
I go out, I'm still this me. I'm just out there.
Yeah. I'm the same way. Yeah, and I do. I meet people all the time. Every time I go out, I just have that type of energy that draws people to me.
Hmm.
And I meet. I literally just met another general contractor yesterday. I also met a military man when I went to the dentist. I did not get his information, but I did give him my information, and I was telling him about the housing type of thing because we were doing the 12 days of Christmas challenge,
Hmm.
and old girl was talking about how she does that. I
Hmm.
forgot her name. Toddy, what's her name?
I don't know. There were 12 days.
She was like the first or the second day. Black chick. She does mostly pots, split pads, and
And
military.
she does insurance rentals. Is that who you're referring to?
I don't remember her saying insurance, but I do remember her saying that she houses the military. She does like the nurse, the long,
Uh-huh.
not
She does midterm rentals.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, the only thing that's keeping me and holding me back a little bit right now is because I'm in the middle of getting my mouth done, and I don't feel comfortable going out talking to people with my mouth looking like this.
Sure.
Literally, I do not.
That's
This is,
understandable.
yeah, this is very personal for me. Um, how this all happened years and years and years and years ago. So yeah, that's what when I called you the other day and I'm like, listen, I'm stuck. I don't have any motivation. It has everything to do with the way I look right now.
Mm-hmm.
Everything because I love to talk. Literally every time I go out, I meet people. I talk to people. I have that type of energy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking about important people, rich people, poor people, it doesn't matter, all kinds of people. So this is in the way right now. So my next appointment is on the 5th. They got to do this side, the deep cleaning. Then they're going to do this little broken tooth in the back, and then we're going to work on my bridge because I accidentally threw my bridge away in the midst of moving.
Oh no.
Bam, in November. So I've been like this since November.
Oh man.
That's why I don't even have a deal yet because I have not had any motivation. I'm like I feel like I'm in a slump right now because I can't be me. Like I want to be me. I can't be me right now. And I'm not, when I do have to go to an important meeting, I'll put the mask on under my nose because I'm not with that mask thing. I can't even breathe when I put it on. I was never with it at all. So I will do that because I just don't feel comfortable. And I don't understand. And I don't understand for the life of me how people who are missing teeth can be out and about and on social media, just smiling and talking and grinning like, are you kidding me? Go get your mouth fixed. So yeah, that's my thing. That's my thing. So now the whole world knows. That's
I
another reason why. Listen, that's another reason why I haven't been really putting out no videos on social media. I'm like, I can't do it. Like I got so frustrated, I just shut it all down. I'm like, I'm out of here. Give me a minute. I got to regroup. So
Mhm.
I'm hoping that they can get me done, completed at least by March, April, the latest. Because originally they told me they couldn't even get me in for this side. They did this side already. They couldn't even get me in until April. I'm like, are you kidding me? I went to the first initial appointment back in December. They told me they couldn't start working and doing my deep root cleaning until April. I said, oh no. I waited a couple of days and then I called them. I'm like, listen, email me my x-rays. Because I was going to see if I could, go somewhere else, whatever. Well, honey, they called me back not even 2 hours later talking about, we did have you on the cancellation list. We got to cancel. Can you come in on, it was like 2 days later. I'm like, I sure can. So I got the bottom done on the right. Then last week I got the top right. So next week they're going to do the bottom left. And then, yeah, so it's working out. I just got to be patient.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gotcha. Well, you manifested it. You took steps to make it happen, and boom, it happened.
Yeah.
And now you see that you can buy a house virtually. You don't have to be out there to still get a sale,
Right.
right?
Right.
So we're
Yes.
gonna get this deal done. We're gonna make you money. It's gonna be great. We just
Okay.
boom, 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 boom. We gotta
Yes,
go
ma'am.
down.
Yep.
What do you know about St. Paul's, North Carolina?
Not too much about St. Paul's, but I do have a realtor that sends me deals in that area every now and again. That's another thing I wanted to discuss with you. While I was in North Carolina, um, I sent out different emails and text messages to different wholesalers and realtors and off market dealers and people like that to have them send me deals. So they've been sending me deals. I have crazy deals in North Carolina, all over North Carolina, that I'm not doing anything with, nothing with, because I don't know what to do. I know more now, right? I know more now than I did. So I was going to say our next step should be us figuring out these deals because I get at least maybe 10 a day sometimes. At
What in the
least,
world?
wait a minute. Let's say at least 3 a day. I
Okay.
used to, I used to get at least 10 a day. They slowed down, I guess, because I'm not responding to these people, and they've been sending them to me for over at least 2 years now. Not 2 years.
Okay.
No, 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 not 2 years. Excuse me, ma'am. Almost a year.
Okay.
Yeah, because I didn't really start getting into this until I was introduced in 2020, but I didn't do anything. And then fast forward to last year, I think January, February, let's say March, I was introduced to it again. And the person that brought me in again, they just left me cold after about what, March, April, May, just left me cold. I'm like, okay, what do I do? So I went and I took another $500 and invested in some guy I saw online. So through him, I learned the building part of it, the general contractor side, the ingress, egress, that type of stuff. plot map. I learned that side of it.
Right.
Aerial and all that type of stuff. So yeah, I have a lot of knowledge now, and it's just time to take action because I have a lot. I think I have enough knowledge. I might not know everything yet, but I think I know enough to get some stuff done.
I agree. You definitely have a wealth of knowledge that will be useful.
Yeah. So that particular part of North Carolina, I've never been to St. Paul's, but I heard it's nice. I did hear that it was nice. Okay. Did we call Tracy?
I don't think so.
We got caught up with the other stuff.
Yeah, I'm glad we did. No,
Yeah.
for nothing. I'm glad we did that.
Yeah. Because out of the 20 that I sent you, only so far, I only had to get rid of one so far, and that was Cynthia Lee. Yeah, hers wasn't a deal. I had a few more in Fayetteville. Fayetteville is a good spot.
Sorry, sending a text message to somebody else who's working on a deal.
So that other one you said you were just looking at, did you send that to me?
No, but I will.
Oh,
I didn't want to say it on the Zoom.
yeah, I know. You said you're gonna text it. Edmonton. I gotta figure out what's wrong with this laptop. I hope I don't have to get a new one already. God, please work it out. Come on, angels, work it out. Ridiculous. Somebody trying to hack me over here. You're trying to hack me, Lola.
Not even a little bit.
She said, not even a little bit. I'm back up here. I got it turned down. I don't know if that noise is. The noise is gone. You know, the last time that happened to me on my other laptop years ago, I called the support number that they told me to call. It was a ripoff.
That
It was
stinks.
yeah, they wanted me to spend thousands and thousands of dollars to unvirus it. De-virus.
You just wipe it, start over?
I don't know what I did back then. I got in there. I got it fixed. I don't remember what I did, but I sure didn't pay no thousands of dollars to get it done. I have a little bit of techie knowledge because I did. I have a couple of credits. I did take it in college a little bit, so I think I might have played around with it and got it fixed myself. I think. Yeah, like this one now. I got the noise out of there because that was very disruptive. I didn't know what was going on.
This thing says it has a wood. I'm listening to you. That is insane.
Yeah.
I had a problem with my laptop and I just took it and had it completely wiped and started over.
Oh, okay. And I'm thinking too, maybe it's because I was on the Zoom and tried to do it. I don't know, but I just did it and I got Zillow. It was somebody probably trying to hack me. That's all.
There's some decent cars parked. I know I'm weird, but when I look at a property, I'll look to see
The cars.
Uh-huh.
I do too. The cars tell you a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yards tell you a lot and cars tell you a lot.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd really like to get this deal.
I know. I hope it works out. What part of North Carolina was that house? Hope Mills? What did he?
Fayetteville.
That was in Fayetteville, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what was the one you just asked me about?
Oh, don't worry. The other one's going to take too much work, and there's a
No,
buyer for it somewhere, I'm sure, but not a lot has sold in that area. And if I
no,
were to buy that land, it would be to wholesale it. So,
no, I'm talking about you asked me about a particular part of Prince. What was it?
oh,
I just want to
St.
see if
Paul's, I think, but
yeah,
it doesn't
St.
matter.
Paul.
I only asked about it because of the other property that I saw.
Oh, okay, I just wanted to know because I'm gonna go through my emails and see if the guy has sent me anything from over that way.
No, I don't
And
know anything about that area. So,
yeah, I'm just gonna check and see if I have anything over there.
okay.
Later on, I'll do
All right. Well, what do we have next on the list? Oh, I've got his thing in there.
that. The Tracy Puckett lady.
Oh, yes. Tracy Puckett.
And then I'll let you go. I know you got other stuff to do, and I can make some more calls too.
I mean, this is what I do.
But I mean, I know you work with other people. I can't take all of your attention.
If you have other things to do, that's fine. I am
Oh,
happy to help. I have some time today
okay.
at 4 o'clock. So I'm going to say about 3:45. I have a hard stop because I've scheduled another Zoom. So I'm going to be talking with some other people at that point. But that's my hard stop. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
The flowers look so pretty here.
Yeah, I do.
Do I look blurry to you?
Not at all. I don't know
Okay.
what's wrong with my phone. Why I can't get a good. I gotta hold it around and stuff. I'm not holding this phone.
I feel like I look so blurry on the screen. So I'm always like trying to adjust the camera, like, why is it doing this?
When you
But
sent me when you text me that last address,
mhm,
that one is it's not blurry. It's like there's a screen over it. It's like
mhm.
I'm looking at it through a screen.
You are looking at a screen. I took a picture of my screen.
I know, but it shouldn't look like that. It looks like a literal screen that you put to the window. It's like it looks like that. Like I'm looking through a window screen, not the phone. But
Hmm.
I can still see it. It's okay.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so Miss Puckett. I say it like my phone, I don't know if you've heard it, but it's like, let me out. I'm stuck in your pocket. I have different ringtones and different messages for different things,
hmm
different apps and notifications. Because if it's all the same, then I'd be talking to people and having to interrupt every 5 seconds to check what each noise is.
Yeah, I know.
And I really hate to do that to people. Okay. Okay. And did I write down Miss Puckett's information?
I believe you did. That's how we found the other stuff. It's 4-5.
Oh, got it. 4505 Keg Street.
Yeah.
Okay. I got that, but I don't think I wrote down her phone number. Oh, do we have here? Okay, did you run any comps on this property at all?
Yeah. Let me see. I got one.
Oh, right. She bought it in 2019. So it should have a
There's
low
a four.
interest rate.
So the house like right next right now. Sorry about that.
Okay, she's got about 43,000 in equity. Well, 40, well, yeah, 43 and a half.
The
Average
house,
comps are selling for 160. Rent
one
estimate
that
is 1,300.
I got the house right next to her sold in October for 194.
Uh-huh.
Four
The,
five 4504.
yeah, the estimated value is 189, but the comps, meaning the things that have sold in the area, I've got, it looks like one sold in March, that's 2019. What else have we got here? One sold, that was in 2022. Here we go. One sold in March for 189. Everything else is that I'm seeing on here as I briefly scroll
I
is
have
from 2022. Oh, here's one in
I
August. 190.
I got 2023. I got all the way to September, October, and
How far
November.
away?
I did everything a mile or less than a mile away.
Okay.
From everything that I looked up was a mile or less. So I'm looking at 609 Wallingford Court.
Ooh. Somebody just
Ooh.
got a notice of default.
Uh-oh.
Let's open that in a new tab on the 5th. I'll be calling you, good sir.
Where do you see that information?
That's on my prop stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So default, is that the same as the foreclosure? Or
It's when they're in
that
pre-foreclosure status. They've been notified that they are behind and that the people are going to open the foreclosure process.
okay, I started my own foreclosure business over 10 years ago
Doing what?
and stopping foreclosures and saving people's homes, working out a plan for them, doing a short sale, whatever they needed to do. They would
Okay.
call me, yeah, they would call me in distress.
So what happened to that?
Oh, well, when Obama got in office, I've been doing them since then because I get repeat customers, number one, and I get a lot of referrals
I'm sorry
because
that I'm
no,
sorry.
seriously,
The
yeah,
repeat customers was funny.
yeah, because they don't listen, they don't follow the plan. You tell them you cannot be not 1 minute late, or you're gonna be right back in foreclosure. They don't listen. I've done people's houses 3 times. After the third time, I tell them go get somebody else. I'm not doing it no more. I'm sorry because it's a lot of work dealing with those banks. You can
Yeah.
name any bank, pretty much any bank, and I can tell you something about that bank. I tell you who I need to talk to, the whole 9 yards. But anyway, when Obama got in office, he made it illegal to charge homeowners a fee to help them get out of foreclosure. Now I know
Mm-hmm.
there was ways to work around it and do it, but at the time I didn't want to do anything illegal, so I
Mm-hmm.
just shut it down. Like I literally shut it down, got rid of the LLC, all of that. It was called Foreclosure Freedom Foundation. That's what I named it. But since then, like I said, since I was so good at it, I had 99.9% success rate. I got houses back that were sold. I got them back,
Mm-hmm.
literally.
That's awesome. I believe you. Yeah,
Okay.
we have redemption time in North Carolina, so I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Virginia is a fast foreclosure state. Literally, they will have you out of there in less than 3 months. You'll be
That's
on the
good to
street.
know.
North Carolina is it's. I know South Carolina is very slow. It'll take a year to 2 years, sometimes 3 years in South Carolina because I did all over the United States because all I needed to do was fax and in email. Once the main piece of paper that I needed to get the work started was the authorization letter from the homeowner.
Mm-hmm.
Once I once they sign that authorization letter and send it back to me, I tell them, do not talk to the mortgage company. When they call you, ignore them. Do not talk to them because you're going to make my job harder. They're going to tell you one thing, tell me something else, and have us running around looking crazy. So just Promise me that you will not talk to them. And then I would make them pay a deposit. Some people would pay straight up. I built my own website and everything back then. And they would I would roll over in the morning and check it, and people had been signed up. I was charging $750 back then. And I loved it. It was just time consuming. It was just time consuming because sometimes they would be so nasty and just have me on hold for like an hour at a time, literally an hour. Or Marty Noriega at Littman Loans, she was a BITCH with a capital B, capital I, capital T, you know what I mean? And she promised that if me and the homeowner sent the documents that she requested, if we got them over to her by a certain amount of time, literally we had like 20, 30 minutes before the foreclosure sale. And we got everything over to her. And like 5 minutes before the sale, I'm like, okay, Miss Marty Noriega, I just sent it over. Did you stop the sale? You know what this lady told me? She was terrible. I did not like her. When anyone called me about a loan, a foreclosure, I would immediately ask them, who's your lender? If they said Litton Loans, I said, oh my God, I got to deal with Marty Noriega. So anyway, I called her and she told me, I'm not stopping the sale. I changed my mind. I said, what do you mean you changed your mind? I don't think I should do it. Why should I? And she just went into this whole thing. So I went into the other office because there was people around. I had my own office inside a mortgage company at the time before I took it home and started working from home. So I literally went inside the conference room, locked myself in there, and I gave her a piece of my mind. I didn't cuss, I didn't fuss. But what I told her, you better hope you can sleep tonight. She stopped the sale. But when I tell you she was like the most difficult, Bank of America was the worst fraud, and Countrywide was the worst fraud. Countrywide is gone now, but back then, I could tell you something about any one of them. I don't care who you name, especially back then. But now what happens is, I'll get a call from a friend who has a friend who's in foreclosure. Because I've helped them in the past, they'll refer me to, someone. So that's how I've been doing that. I ain't under no LLC or nothing. I just be helping the people, for a small fee. So
Well, Tanya, let's do this. This is a side note, right? Because I'm absolutely all day long willing to help you on this end. Let's set that LLC back up. I'll work with you on it, right? We'll look at deals where we can help people to stay in their house, which is always great. And then when we can't, I'll buy the property. If the interest, if I can make the numbers work. And then the people, if they can't stay in, one, obviously they'll get the referral fee or whatever. But if we can't save the home, I'll refund the referral fee and pay you, or we'll JV, we'll figure out how that'll work. But let's do that. If you've got the experience, if you had a site set up, you can probably set it up again.
I would have to start all over and just do a whole new, because I'm going to change the name.
Why would you change the name? Did you create a bad reputation with that name?
No, I had a good one. I don't want to go back. I want to move forward. I want to start anew. I want fresh. 2024 is the year of no point of no return. Do not look back. It represents the number 8. 8 represents karma for all the people that have been doing bad things. And then it also represents financial blessings for the righteous. So with that being said, I want to move forward. I don't want to use that name. I didn't make a bad name.
Let me ask. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me ask this question. You created good karma, you think, with that business, right? Okay. So if we're talking about it as a year of karma, right? And the infinity sign, right? Because that's what the number 8 is. Why not pull that karma, that positive energy that you had from that business here into 2024? Because now you're pulling that positive energy here so that it can reciprocate for you. Just a possible thought.
That makes sense. And guess what else?
Tell me.
My birthday is on the 8th.
Okay, of what month?
June. I'm an 8.
I'm a 9 all day long, every which way you can put it. And
When?
I'm a triple Virgo.
Oh, you're a Virgo.
Yep.
Okay.
I think
Okay,
I can do
Virgo.
all this stuff all over the place, balancing it all, having these
That's
thoughts, trying to
right.
help people.
Virgos
Want
are always all over.
happiness.
That's right. My
Mhm.
grandmother was a Virgo. Yeah. Um, yeah, so yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Foreclosure Freedom Foundation, here we come. We're coming back. It's crazy because let me see something. I think I have it here. Yeah, everything is different now though. But yeah, I would get the list from the attorneys. There's an attorney out here in Virginia Beach that
Mhm.
I used to just get go to the website and get the list. Go to their website and get their list.
Okay.
So like this is see this says Foreclosure Freedom Foundation intake form. This is what they had to fill out to get started. Once I got that, that was it. I tell them just let me do my job. You just sit back and relax. The people would cry on the phone to me and tell me I was God sent, I was an angel. I was also a counselor because the people would call me and tell me all kind of their personal business. I'm like, oh my God. And then another thing too, I called a woman one time, um, and I said, "Hi, my name is Tanya with Foreclosure Freedom Foundation. I'm calling in regards to the address," and I would give them the address. And I said, how did you want to handle it, ma'am? You're in foreclosure. Did you want to save the home, or what did you want to do? The lady told me my house is not in foreclosure. Blah 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 blah. I mean, she was very adamant and nasty about it. So I said, okay, ma'am, no problem. I apologize. Girl, I got a call like 5 minutes right behind it from the husband. The wife didn't know the house was in foreclosure, and he had another house that was in foreclosure with the mistress, and
Oh,
I had to save that one too. How about
oh
that?
man.
How about that? So
That's hilarious.
he was like, can you please call my wife back and tell her you made a mistake? I had to call that nasty lady back and say, ma'am, you are so right. I'm so sorry. I was looking for a Miss Pamela such and such, and her number and her address is one number away from yours. I am so sorry. She said, oh, because I know for sure my house. All right, ma'am, you have a good day. And then the husband called me right back. How much do I need? What do I got to do? So I kind of like did 2 houses for him at the same time with different mortgage companies. So when I tell you, I used to get like unbelievable the stories I could tell you from doing foreclosures. Unbelievable. Yeah, but
Tanya, I'm gonna help you become very, very wealthy. Very wealthy. You have a great heart, you got great energy, you know. It all is gonna come around. This is gonna be the year. I'm excited. I'm very happy.
me too. Yeah. Everything happens for a reason, you know. I saw you. Where did I see you at? Oh. We were on the Zoom, one of the Zoom things with Pace, one of his things, right? It wasn't the 12 days of Christmas. Oh, yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. It could have been that or another one, but I believe it was the 12 days of Christmas. It was the 12 days of Christmas. You got up there. I think you raised your hand and they pulled you up. And you was talking about whatever it is you guys are talking about. I'm looking, I'm like, I said, oh, she fancy, huh? Girl, I was like, I know that's right. Who is she? I was like, who is she, right? So it's crazy because through that 12-day challenge, I met a young lady, another young lady. I don't even remember her name at this point. But me and her spoke on the phone, did a little bit of networking or whatever. And I asked her a question. And she told me she didn't know the answer to